Woo! Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to GameAimPLUS. I guess what? The podcast. You know, I am your host, DaBoiGee, and this is my best buddy, Danny. He just wants to go as Danny, correct?
Correct.
So yeah, no other name. Don't call him nothing. Just Danny.
Just Danny.
Or Big Poppy. Whatever you want. But anyways, I got you. All right, so first podcast, right? This is what we're going to talk about. All right. So we were downstairs and we were talking about what? Disney shows?
Disney originals.
Disney originals, okay? Not the ones that were bought and now they're owned by Disney and that doesn't count. All right, so he wants to talk about the originals. All right, so I guess we're going to do like maybe, a top 10 or our top favorites of old Disney shows, okay? I forget them all. I know a good handful of them, but you know, he gonna be the Google man. He gonna look them up. We gonna find it out. We gonna talk about all these Disney shows, all right, and give our feelings and thoughts about them and which ones we feel like are our favorites. So, you know what I mean? I don't know. What you gonna look up a top 10? Or you gonna look up the? You already have them.
I have some here.
Oh, he got them ready. He ready. He not playing.
What's your top 5?
He's ready.
What's your top 5?
My top 5.
Top 5.
Well, what are all the choices though? Because I forget. All right, because I love That's So Raven. All right, that definitely probably my number 1, number 2.
I'm gonna have to go That's So Raven number 1, only because my favorite ones aren't even originals, bro.
That's
crazy. They were bought by Disney.
Okay,
like Smart Guy.
See
WB.
Oh, that word.
Yeah, bro.
See, so
Sisters, not an original.
Where did they originate?
Boy Meets World is an ABC original. They were bought by Disney after the fact. Matter of fact,
they're so good. They're all good shows.
Smart Guy wasn't even bought by Disney until after the show was done. So, what we grew up watching, we grew up watching the reruns.
Oh my god!
Because I didn't really start watching like Smart Guy until the early 2000s, and that aired in the 90s.
That's crazy. And they aired on Disney.
No, they aired on the
okay, not aired. Okay, correction. But they
reruns
later on
aired on Disney. So
I
we were watching like Even Stevens and Smart Guy would come on. That was a rerun.
See, and that's crazy because I literally can picture Smart Guy being a Disney original.
I thought it was, bro. I would have fought to death and said it was, bro.
I still feel like it was, and I love Smart Guy. But what sucked is that Smart Guy literally they only had 3 seasons.
And that's only because they had that whole dispute about I guess Taj, is that his name, Taj?
Yeah, TJ.
Martin?
Yeah, it was
TJ
the sister's brother
was making too much money over all the other guys.
No, actually, no, he wasn't. The crazy part is, actually, because I looked it up, they actually were all making the same amount of money. That's what he didn't like.
Okay, he wanted more.
He wanted but gradually that makes sense. You know what I mean? You are the star of the show. You want more.
I mean,
so it makes.
Was he really the star of the show though?
I like Mo.
All
right,
and Marcus, bro.
They could have had their own show, bro. Oh my god, you got me on so many ideas now.
Yeah, anyway.
The Marcus and Mo show? Eminem? Eminem could have popped up in there.
I'm telling you, those
the rapper
guys. And I feel like Mo was underrated.
He was so underrated.
He was the best actor on the whole.
He was.
He was the best.
He
actor.
was. Do not let his joking around, the dumbness. Don't let none of that fool you. His acting ability is absolutely impeccable. Yes, my vocabulary is that excellent.
Omar Gooding, bro.
He is so good. I love him in Baby Boy, but we ain't gonna jump off subject.
I know. I'm gonna say
because
I almost went there.
That ain't this.
I almost went there.
We got you. We're gonna keep it PG here. I got. Don't get me on Baby Boy, but he is a phenomenal actor. Mo.
But if we bring it back, bro.
Go ahead.
That's so Raven.
That's so Raven. Yes. Oh my god. I wish I could put Smart Guy up there and Boy Meets World. Oh, that sucks so much. Man, but that's a whole nother video then. Whatever. Fine. Whatever. We're gonna go with originals.
Lizzie McGuire.
I love the Lizzie McGuire show. I even love the movie, even though Miranda wasn't in there. But whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Did you like the movie?
Yeah. You know why she wasn't in there.
Keep
it PG.
You gonna keep? Okay. Well, in the movie, her excuse is that she was on a trip in Mexico. That was the excuse. Besides other real life problems, sadly. But yeah, she had problems in real life that she could not get past. So, but yeah, the movie made it. She was in Mexico, even though that's not really what happened. But
and for me, man, Even Stevens, bro, you gotta put Even Stevens in there. Even though I know how you feel about it, but
I like Even Stevens though. It's just I don't love it. I can't say oh my god, I love Even Stevens. You know, maybe I have to rewatch it now. Maybe as a grown up, I have to rewatch it now. Maybe I'll catch things better. I'll understand more things. But just
I always say, even though Shia LaBeouf was a goof in that show, you can see his acting skills on the screen, bro.
I gotta watch it again. I mostly see him as a goofball. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
like that's all I. Okay, not even all I see. All I can remember, right? From Shia LaBeouf playing, you know, in Even Stevens. Just mostly the goofy stuff, you know. I mean, like I said, maybe I gotta rewatch it again. Maybe I'll find a better feel for it now as an adult.
Then you got The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
I like the first part of the Sweet Life, you know.
That's the original Sweet Life of Zack.
Yeah, but you know, then later on they had the On Deck, the Sweet Life of On Deck. It was
I think that was like the only way they can get like more than 3 seasons, because Disney usually cuts people off.
They do. Except like, you know, That's a Raven. You know,
Hannah Montana.
Oh God, how many things?
Bro, I'll look it up, but I mean, even though I was like 17 when Hannah Montana came out, it was low-key lit, bro. It was lit, bro. It was. I ain't even gonna lie.
Hannah Montana was pretty cool. You know, don't get it twisted because it's, you know, a girl, and I guess you would think it's a girl show. You know, it's Hannah Montana. She wears a wig. She's a superstar girl. Like, this is what girls like. You can't like it because you're a man. Like, shut up. Like, we could like it if we want to like it. Like, it was cool. It was a cool show. You know. And you know what's sad? I think I watched more Hannah Montana than I did Even Stevens. I find that a little bit sad though. You know, no offense to Hannah Montana, but Even Stevens was here before. So I don't know. Maybe Hannah Montana caught me.
They had 4 seasons.
Who, Hannah Montana?
Hannah Montana, yeah.
Oh, okay. They passed the 3 season threshold. You know, they completely some shows can do that on Disney. You know, I guess.
And then she had the movies.
She did have the
concerts,
movies. Oh my
albums, God, bro.
She was
the list goes on, bro.
She was a superstar besides just the show. Like, I think she was further than the show now. The show wasn't even needed anymore at that point. You know, Hannah Montana was literally like, she made her own entity at that thing. Till later on, she had to separate herself to become Miley Cyrus. Yeah. Like, it was like I felt like nobody knew her as Miley Cyrus. Like, they just knew her as Hannah Montana. Until she like completely separated herself and actually made her own career as Miley Cyrus.
And then the guy who played her brother, was it Jackson?
Jackson is funny though. Oh my God, Jackson.
The fact that he was like in his 30s, bro.
No.
Yeah, bro.
No.
Yeah, he has like some type of I want to say like macho syndrome or something.
Oh, like the little chick from the movie Orphan. Sorry, don't
bro.
Want to go off topic.
But nah, he has like he didn't hit puberty to like literally late in life.
Oh wow.
So he was literally like 30 years old playing a 17 or 18-year-old.
He looks so good.
I know, bro.
Not like that, but you know, what? That's crazy. That's banana cakes. Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna go back. I gotta Google it. Okay, now.
You gotta Google it. Google it. He go. The Google man. He gonna look it up. Yeah, I can't do it because my phone is recording us right now, so I can't get my Google on. You know, no googly eyes for me. But yeah, man, Hannah Montana was a good show. Yeah, I'm gonna watch Even Stevens more. Definitely, I'm gonna dip into that. I'm gonna see what's up, man. I remember the Bull Beans, the Bacon Bull.
Right.
I liked him. He was an ugly kid though. He was ugly, but he was funny. I like that he liked bacon because bacon is delicious. Absolutely delicious.
Bro, he was 28 years old playing the 17-year-old.
When that show started, he was 28.
Yeah, bro.
He looks like he's 17.
I looked like I was 40 when I was 17.
Stop! Don't do that. We didn't look that good, bro. He looked preserved. He looked like he popped out of the Fountain of Youth and just auditioned for Hannah Montana. That's literally what he did. I can bet money that's what he did. Right out of the Fountain of Youth. Because you wouldn't even know if you didn't look that up. I didn't know till right now. I just found out with whoever is watching us right now. If you just found out, I just found out. We found out together. Yo, that's 28 is wild. How you look? We were 17 at that age. How you still look better than us? That's crazy. I was an ugly teenager. I ain't like it. But all right. So what else you got on that list? All right. So we Hannah Montana. All right. Even Stevens. That's a Raven. Lizzie McGuire. What else is on there?
Wizards of Waverly Place, bro.
Bro, you ain't gonna like me.
You don't like it?
I was not. I never seen not one episode. I know. Sorry. You watching it, you love Disney, and oh my God, Wizards of Waverly are awesome. They got a new show right now. It's coming back. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't see it. I might have saw one episode, maybe 1 or 2. But it was just never nothing captive. I don't know. And it sucks because I love wizards, I love magic and witches, and I like that kind of stuff. You know, maybe that's one of them shows I feel like I gotta watch again now. You know, maybe I maybe back then I don't think I had enough time because that probably came out around my teenage years.
2007 though, so we were literally like graduating
I was
high school.
So I think that probably came around the time where I wasn't even really watching TV all like that. Around that time I was a teenager.
2007.
Yeah. Oh, what? 2007? When we graduated. I was already out. We was out of school. We were teenagers. We were rapping, doing music. We was out and about. We wasn't really sitting at home anymore at that time, really watching shows. At least I was not that much. So that's why I really didn't get into Wizards of Waverly Place. I mean, I'll try it now. I got Disney Plus. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of free, so I'll check it out. You feel me? I like wizards and witches and warlords and all that stuff. I like it all.
I wouldn't put it like in the top 10, bro.
No,
but I did like. No, I'm talking about. I did like Corey's House, bro.
Corey's House.
I did like Corey's House. I think they only had like one season, but Corey's House.
It got cut short. I liked it too.
He was funny, man.
I
liked him better in That's So Raven.
No, definitely.
Yeah, because he was just that comedic relief, bro.
Every time he seen Chelsea, hey baby, that was my hey baby. Like he was so obsessed with Chelsea, and I don't even think did it even start like that. I don't think it started like that.
I think it did, bro.
Or maybe.
You know what? I'm sorry, bro. They did Chelsea dirty though.
What they do to Chelsea?
They made her stupid. She was not dumb when they first aired, bro. She got dumber,
bro,
as the show went. That's what they did to Eric, bro.
That's literally when you said that first person that came to my head, because I just got done watching Boy Meets World again. We watched the last episode this morning.
Bro.
But yeah, Eric started out as the cool big brother, getting every girl with no issues, right?
Sean too,
but no.
They didn't make Sean as dumb.
No, he was dumb. But
I feel like Sean was up and down. I feel like Sean was stupid when they first aired. Then he got cool, and then he got dumb.
Yeah,
and then he met Angela.
No, yeah. So he started out okay, but then he got dumber and dumber and dumber. But at the same time as he was getting dumb, Eric was getting dumb. So they started making these two dumb characters. I don't even know why they did that. So now we got two. Because usually every show has one dumb person, right? The comedic, feed for you. But this one had Eric. I don't know what happened. He just stopped getting girls, and he just became really dumb. And so did Sean. But Sean, when he went to college, all that dumb stuff, it ended.
Yeah.
And then Corey picked it up.
He did, bro. He did.
And not even like in a super dumb way, but he got really goofy.
Yeah.
But Eric got dumber, even more dumber in the college years. It just, I don't know, and it sucks because Eric he's a phenomenal actor as well.
I think Corey's character got gullible. For me, super gullible.
Extremely.
Yeah, I don't know, man, because I feel like even Topanga's character changed.
Because she changed up.
Because she went from the smart girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you remember her, when she was first introduced.
Yes, trust me, we just got finished watching all the seasons again, so it's really fresh in my memory.
She went from putting lipstick all over her face.
She was the weird one. She was the weird girl.
To she came in season 2 or towards the end of season 2 to the super sexy
and that's popular
haircut, popular
after the summertime. I'm this girl. Everybody want me. I don't know why I'm doing all that, but that's new age women. But she didn't do all that, But yeah, no, it was after the first season because she honestly wasn't even in that many episodes in the first season. No. Minkus was the little nerdy boy Minkus, and I love Minkus. I'm really mad that they took him out.
They did him dirty.
Topanga took his spot, right?
Absolutely.
And so I get it. And
he was a better character.
He was so good. He was so good. Right, I really love Minkus. He was a funny character, the nerd, but he wasn't the scared nerd. He was that nerd that had a voice and he could speak up for himself if he wanted to. He wasn't scared of nobody. You know what I mean? A little bit kind of maybe Sean, but he would speak up for himself.
Oh yeah, they're rivalry.
Yeah, Sean would always mess with him, but Minkus never backed down. He was a nerd, but he was a tough nerd.
Minkus was that guy.
He was. So, and I know what happened because in season 2, that's when he was gone. And they made room for the new teacher, their new teacher for Sean and them. I forgot his name. Oh my god, I just watched this. Can't remember the teacher's name for right now. I'm mad because I just watched the show. But for the new teacher, him and then Mr. Turner. Oh my god, the one that
I almost googled it, but Mr. Turner.
Yeah. I'm so mad.
I don't remember the black guy's name, but
I know. I don't mean either. Oh my god, I liked him too though. That's the messed up part. I like the black teacher also. He was really cool. But they made room for them and they made room for the bullies. Yeah, man, remember the big bully? The big bully and the little bully? I don't know why anybody was scared of the little bully, but whatever.
Yeah.
And then the one guy that he looked like Fonzie, and he was like 40 years old in high school, which made no sense. Like, I mean, I would understand why Harley. And I think his real name was actually Harvey, but he didn't want people to know that.
Was it Harvey? Was it like Eugene or something like that?
Nah, it was Harvey. His real name was Harvey, but he didn't like it, so he went by Harley, you know, like a Harley motorcycle. Gotcha. But so it was funny. Yeah, so they all of those new characters basically kicked Minkus out. And then also, you know, Topanga, she got even a bigger role because she became the love interest and I guess the eye candy of the show.
Right.
You know what I mean? That is what it was. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Bro, don't even get started. We can do a whole video on just Boy Meets World. I'm sorry. You know we can, bro. Boy Meets World, that's a whole nother video, bro. So, but I don't know. What else?
My childhood.
What else other shows that? Yo,
I mean,
Topanga was there. She was the one.
Are we sticking like with like real people or cartoons? But then you got Proud Family.
No, don't get me into the cartoons though. We throwing them in there. Because if we throw the cartoons in there, you know I want my Kim Possible. Kim Possible, call me, beat me if you want to reach me. If you want to need me, it's okay whenever you need me, baby. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. Doesn't matter when. No, I'll do the whole song. Don't even. I'll put the subtitle on the bottom with a little bouncing ball. Don't get me started. I love Kim Possible. That theme song by Christina Milian, perfection. I love it.
You know what's
one of the best theme songs ever.
But you know what's my favorite Disney cartoon series, bro? And it derived from a movie, bro. But Lilo and Stitch, bro. The cartoon series, bro. That movie. I mean that show, bro.
It was that series was
especially the first season, bro.
Magnificent. And I know your memory is more refreshed than mine, but I remember it being such a good show. You see it all the time because your daughter be going crazy with that joint.
I appreciate it now as an adult, bro. I didn't care for it when I was a kid, but watching it like from a daughter, I loved it as a kid. I feel like Disney. I feel like Disney like missed their opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
In the early 2000s when they released Lilo and Stitch the cartoon, they missed the opportunity to get into the card game, bro, because Pokemon was popping, Yu-Gi-Oh was popping,
yes, it was.
Magic the Gathering was popping,
Magic the Gathering.
Digimon had cards, bro. So
yes, they did. Even Dragon Ball Z.
What Lorcana is today, bro, they could have started that with Lilo because they had over 600 experiments that they could have put out with cards. And you could have battle, bro.
I'd have collected what? Because Stitch was already 626.
They just released like a Stitch collection with Lorcana, bro.
That took way too long.
And that 25 years, bro.
That's 25 years too late. Y'all could have been way more popping now.
Absolutely.
If you would have started back then.
Would be so much bigger now if they would have started off with Lilo and Stitch. I'm telling you, you had all the experiments, and you had Chamba, you had Prickly, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, you just, bro, they had it, bro. And I every time I watch the cartoons and I'm like, man, they really missed out, bro.
They did.
They really missed out. Like, I always think about, like, there's two characters called Bonnie and Clyde, right? Those are characters that they go around stealing stuff. They could have released two separate cards of Bonnie and Clyde, and then they could have released one card of Bonnie and Clyde.
Okay, those were experiments. That's right.
They could have been. They could have been like. It could have been like a fusion. So you got Bonnie, you got Clyde, and then you got the Bonnie and Clyde card. Bro, I be getting every time I watch the show, I get mad because I'm like, you missed out, Disney.
You did. You
missed out.
You dropped the ball.
And you ruined my childhood.
I mean, you're in now with the cards, but you're like way too late. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're still popping now. The cards, right? They're good.
What, Lorcana?
Yeah.
Oh, Lorcana's popping.
Okay, but you imagine where you would have been if you started 25 years ago, bruh. You feel me? Because the Lilo and Stitch series was it was so good. It was so good. Even the animation, the drawing of it. Y'all weren't lazy with it. Y'all really put in a lot of good work on these episodes. Like, I love the way it looked and everything. Even the experiments, all the different types. I like the one experiment that actually brought your fears to life. That the Halloween episode, that experiment. If somebody was scared of something, he brought it to fruition. He brought it to life.
His name was Spooky.
Yes, I know. Yeah. Great name. I love it. It's a great name. And that was like some Freddy Krueger stuff. Yo, like, bro, can you imagine? Bro, I'll be scared. What am I scared of? I don't know. I can't think of what I'm scared of. I don't know. A big cockroach. You know what I mean? On some Men in Black stuff. Don't get me started with Men in Black. Anyways, but Like that, I don't like roaches. I'm not scared of them, but I don't like them. But I mean, if you
were-
make a big old Men in Black
Bro,
roach, I might be scared.
They had an episode, bro, right? Like in the second season, they had a couple episodes where they were actually doing crossovers. Where was it Jake Long, the American Dragon, bro?
I forgot about that one, bro.
So there was an episode.
I forgot about that show.
There was an episode where he went to Hawaii to compete.
Yes, I'm hitting them on camera. Yeah,
bro.
call the cops.
Yeah, he went to Hawaii to compete like in the skateboard competition. And the one experiment can basically turn into whatever it wanted.
Yes, I think I remembered it. Wait, did he turn into a dragon? Or like...
No, so Lilo was like in love with the one bull.
Oh my god.
The one bull was like on vacation, so she had the experiment turn into the one bull, and everyone was trying to drag him to compete, bro.
Yo.
And then bro.
Oh man, that was a good crossover.
So then, what was the what was the big dummy's name?
Wait, from the show?
Yeah.
The one that was in love of Nani?
No.
Not Please.
That's Dave. No. The bad guy.
I know his name. The big shark guy, the dummy head.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what's his name? I'm so mad because I know his name. We're gonna remember after this video, bro. You better Google it. Google it. I know.
I don't want to Google it. Bro.
He don't want to Google it because we know the name. We know it. We don't want to have to rely on Google all the time. Like, why we always gotta call her? We don't want to call her no more. But sometimes we have to.
Yeah.
So what is his name? It's not Jumbo. Jumbo's the other guy with Pleagley. Oh my god, what is his name? You're gonna say it. It's gonna give me something. It's right there. What is it? I'm so mad right now. We're about to waste like so much footage on trying to figure out this guy's name. I want to know. Come on, I know it. Once he says it, I'm gonna get so mad. I got nothing. Oh my.
Cause I'm so used to hearing you big dummy head.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I call him the big dummy head. What was the shark fin guy's head name? What was his name? I'm really thinking, like, hard. Don't judge me, anybody. Oh my god.
Bro, I'm so pissed.
What is it?
Gantu.
Captain Gantu. There we go. Oh my god, I was trying to remember what the alien chick
Galactic Alliance.
From the Galactic Alliance.
Yo.
I was trying to remember this guy's name. Oh my god.
Gantu ain't nothing without Ruben, bro.
That was a little experiment.
Yes.
Yep. 625.
Yeah.
I got you.
Sandwich maker.
Yeah, but he had the same powers as Stitch.
Off, bro.
He has the same powers as Stitch, but he don't ever use them. Except he did use it in one episode. He actually like tapped into it or something. Yeah. But he had the same powers as Stitch, but he's lazy. I mean, what can you like? His other power is laziness and making sandwiches. So that it overpowers his same Stitch powers. So he just don't want to do nothing and just want to make all kind of sandwiches and bolognas and ham and cheese, peanut butter jelly, and whatever, tuna and jelly. I don't know. I'm just making up sandwiches now. Don't listen to me. That's disgusting. Don't do that.
They missed out, bro. I feel like Disney had something.
They did.
I wish they only had 2 seasons, bro. I mean, that literally. They could have had 600 episodes, bro.
And they could have because there was technically 626 experiences before.
No, there was more.
That's why I put the quotes in there. You know what I'm saying? Technically, they made it to believe that there was only 626.
You know, I'm curious. I want to know what 628 would have been because I don't know if you remember in the series. There was an episode where like Stitch was getting cocky, right? And he was like the best.
He was the man.
And Chamba,
Chumba,
he felt some type of way because he's like, oh, did I hit my pinnacle? So he went and created 627.
Oh yeah.
He had 627 and 627 went all crazy and went off the wall.
That's not Leroy, right?
Nah, no. Leroy doesn't even have a number, bro.
He's just a guy.
He's just Leroy, bro.
Okay, he's just Leroy. He don't need a number.
He don't have a number.
My bad.
But Leroy would technically be 629 because Leroy came after the series, so he would technically be 629.
Okay, so
but Stitch like basically captures like 627, and they basically and it was actually Lilo came up with the device to basically dehydrate him and make him back into a ball. You know what I mean? And that's how they got him. And then at the end of the episode, Chamba like opens the drawer and he throws a pod in the drawer. And when the pod rolls, it says 628. And it ends, and I always like, man, I wonder what it would have been like, bro.
I want to know what 628 is. You could probably find like a lot of fan art too.
I googled it, bro.
You found some fan art?
Nah,
nothing. Nobody made a fan. There's no way.
I'm saying I googled like what it would have been, and it never comes
up. It was later on. Look up like experiment 628. Fan art, and then watch. You're gonna see like probably a whole bunch of crazy.
Disney, if you ever see this, I want to know. What was 628? I need to know.
I want to know.
If not, I'm gonna call myself 628.
So I can start singing the song with you. I got you. Like you ad lib it to my song. But
man, they missed
they did. But oh my god, yeah, bro. That was probably a whole video right there on just Lilo and Stitch, bro. Don't get it started.
Yeah, but
listen. Oh man.
Was the Jackie cartoon Disney, bro?
You talking about Jackie Chan Adventures?
Yeah.
I do not think so. No, because it was on WB, bro.
Oh, okay.
There's no way. That was good with the... boy, don't get us started.
And the list goes on,
okay,
bro.
And then all right. Kim Possible.
Kim Possible.
All right. We spoke about it a little bit. We didn't touch it. I sang the song, though.
I want to say Kim Possible is probably like #1 cartoon.
Oh, cartoons, yes. See, I guess we just going to mix them all in. We going to mix it all in.
You can't forget about Proud Family.
Proud Family. Nobody can do. Proud Family was so good. And then not to bring out the whole card of, but like it was like one of the few like black cartoons that was out there.
But I will say the original Proud Family, because this new crap, they got too political for my life.
I didn't even see it yet. Don't even waste my time.
There's only one good episode, bro. Mm-hmm. I will tell you, there's one episode that I like, and it's when Sugar Mama She went back home to where she was from to basically like face her father. You feel me?
Ooh, that's cool.
And Penny meets her family, but like she like runs off because like she like kind of like runs away or something. I don't quite. And like she runs into like this Indian boy, and that episode was bomb. But there was two like and like I said, I don't even want it. It was too political. It just I don't even want to talk about it.
It just went too far. Okay,
I
seen like maybe the first 2 episodes, and then that was about it. But if we talking about Proud Family, I'm talking about
like
the
if
originals.
they were trying if they were like trying to target like the older like our generation, maybe. But like when I was watching it, I was trying to watch it from like when I was a kid, from that perspective, how I remembered it, and it's nowhere near as funny and nowhere near as good as the first one, because you had the one guy's grandpa.
Yep. Yeah. He was funny. He was
you had the uncle. No.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. And then Sugar Mama she was a thug. Like she was 100% hood. You don't want to mess with Sugar Mama because she'll take you out. Like she was Medea before Medea.
Facts.
Medea, they would no. I'm telling you, Tyler Perry saw the Proud Family, saw Sugar Mama, and I was like, I got it.
Medea came out first, though.
Are you sure? No, no.
I don't.
Get your Google on, bro.
I don't have to.
You're telling me, but the Medea movies came out before Proud Family. Oh,
because Medea was actually a play in the 90s.
The plays are actually really good.
So that came out first, and then the movie. So
okay,
I mean, if anything,
you could be right.
If anything,
I'm talking movies.
Disney got inspiration from Tyler Perry.
Maybe I'm tripping.
But Sugar Mama's best character on the show. My opinion.
I love Sugar Mama. Sugar Mama, yeah, she's really cool. Yeah, man, the mom was cool too. Nothing too crazy. Who did her voice? I forgot. I feel like Didn't Oscar, wasn't Oscar was it a Cisco?
Tommy, no. Oscar was Tommy something, the guy from In Living Color.
Was it? I'm tripping.
Tommy something.
I know Penny was Kyla Pratt, right? I know that. And then the friend, what was the bull? He was played by Orlando Brown.
Orlando Brown, yeah.
Damn, Orlando Brown, bro. Don't even get us started.
Oh, that's a whole nother.
That's a whole nother video, bro. Next podcast, we gonna just name it Orlando Brown.
Facts.
Bendito. It just.
Tommy Davidson, bro.
Okay, Tommy Davidson.
From In Living Color.
Okay. Why did I think it was Cisco? I'm tripping. I ain't gonna sing the song right here, bro.
Baby.
Another minute to go. Well, I can do the melody, but I ain't saying the words though. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep it PG as possible.
Sugar Mama was played by Joe Marie, bro. That's the mom from Family Matters, bro.
No,
the original mom, not the last. Not the last light skinned mom.
The final 8 episodes, mom. That just
the last.
Yeah, it was literally the last 8 episodes, bro. Yeah. I counted. It was the last 8 episodes with the light skinned mom. No,
I knew I liked Sugar Mama, bro.
Is it really? Yeah. Oh, that just made her even better.
Yeah.
Yes, that made her even better. Sugar Mama's the mama, bro. She was already the mama of the mama. Like she was one of the mamas. No wonder why they call her Sugar Mama. Yo, that's now I like her even more. That's crazy that we never knew that. If y'all better watch Family Matters. You know who the mom from Harriet from Family Matters. Stop playing with us, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, man. What? Okay. Oh man, how we jump off Kim Possible though?
Oh, bro. Cedric the Entertainer plays the brother. No.
No, is it?
Yeah, Buddy Brown, bro.
No. That is funny.
Nah.
Cedric the Entertainer, one of the kings of comedies, the originals, in Steve Harvey show with Steve,
that's
whatever. But yeah, Proud Family was a great show. Great cartoon. It just period everything. Great Disney show, original, all that. Definitely one of the. Oh man, it's so. I want to keep that definitely my number 1, bro. But all these shows, if we're adding the live action shows and the animated Johns, it's hard. You can't pinpoint 10. It's very difficult.
I will say that our era was way better than today's era.
Oh, absolutely.
And there's some, and there were some decent ones that came out like in the late 2000s, like after like 2010.
Yeah.
But our early 2000s.
Oh yeah, our generation.
Late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah. Sorry,
our era was definitely better, and we're only talking about Disney, bro.
Yeah, we
hop into Nickelodeon,
bro. That's a whole nother, bro. Don't even.
Bro,
that's a whole nother bit, bro. Don't do it to them. Don't do it to them.
We hop into Cartoon Network, dog. ABC, bro.
There's so much.
If we have a Saturday
don't do the Saturday morning cartoons. WB kids, bro. Don't
cartoon.
Listen.
The WB, bro.
Bro, that's a whole other video on its own, bro. Don't even get it started. All right, no.
I don't even know if we got to the point on this video. But
we did. Well, I mean, no, because we're still talking about this. Look, we just talking about Disney. Our top 10s.
I think for a good 15 minutes, I forgot the camera was rolling, bro.
Yo, is it still going though?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, hold on, because I still want to talk about Kim Possible, right?
Kim Possible.
We talked about it, but we didn't get deep into it because of Proud Family. We went deep in that joint. But Kim Possible, also one of the greatest animated Disney cartoon series ever. Okay, and Orlando Brown played in that show as well.
Did he?
I believe. No, I'm lying. No, wrong. TJ from Smart Guy.
Yeah.
I confused it. My fault. The dude the guy in the chair, the one that always helps Kim, the little black ball. It's TJ from Smart Guy, and it makes so much sense because TJ played the smart guy in the show called Smart Guy, and now he's in Kim Possible as a guy in there that's a smart guy, and he's smart. But yeah, you get it. I just went into a whole.
My brain had to process.
I had to process it as I was saying it, but yeah. And then Ron Stoppable. Oh my God, Eric from Boy Meets World.
Yeah. So like
Ron Stoppable.
Yeah.
One of his.
Bro.
Oh, he was so great.
Iconic, bro.
He was so great. Not only in Boy Meets World, but bro, as Ron Stoppable, bro.
Bro, and yeah, remember
I'm not even gonna start with him.
Remember the movie? What's it? My Day with the President's Daughter. Remember where he like the president's daughter like breaks away like from security and like they run into each other at the mall.
Oh my!
Like,
with Eric?
He invites her to.
Oh my God! Wait, what is it called again?
My Day with the President's Daughter.
Oh my God! Yes. I remember that movie. Like, I forgot about it. That was such a good movie. I forgot Eric was even in there.
Then she gives him the address to 1600 Pennsylvania Drive, and he pulls up into the freaking White House.
Bro, is that on Disney Plus?
It gotta be.
Look it up. He's looking at it. He's not even Google man right now. He's Disney Plus man right now.
HE double hockey sticks, bro.
Oh my God.
That's a banger, bro.
I'm so mad I forgot about that movie. That was such a great movie, bro.
First of all, we gotta do Disney originals for another episode, bro, because there are so many, bro.
I know, but make sure you find that movie. See if that's on Disney Plus. If it is, I'm watching that tonight.
That's Will Friedle, right?
Yeah, is that his real name? Eric from Boy Meets World?
Huh?
What's his real name?
Will Friedle.
Will Friedle.
Will Friedle.
I always call him Eric, but him. Oh my God,
Will
his potential was ridiculous. I know he got to a point in his life somewhere where he couldn't be in front of the camera anymore, so that's why he started doing animated voices.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's called My Day with the President's Daughter.
My Day or My Date?
My Date.
My Date with the President, and it's on Disney Plus.
This is on Disney Plus. This is literally like right when Disney was acquiring Boy Meets World, he came onto the roster, and this is how you know, like, Eric.
That movie.
This is how you know Eric or Will Friedle. Friedle.
Mm-hmm.
This is how you know he was probably one of the best characters on Boy Meets World, because he is the only one that got movies, bro. Think about it. Because like Ben Savage. No, Ben Savage had movies before Disney.
When he was a little kid.
When he did like
that little monsters.
The monsters on the bed, or
little monsters. With his brother Fred Savage. Fred Savage was the star of that movie though, not little Ben. Yeah, not little Ben Savage.
But what other movies have he done though? Matter of fact, Ben Savage ain't nothing without Fred Savage. In their earlier careers, he probably wouldn't even have got the role.
He probably wouldn't have
for Fred.
But he got the role. He was like, I want my brother.
Think about it. I mean, even though Wonder Years ain't Disney.
No.
Wonder Year, I mean, Boy Meets World is a replica of Wonder Years.
It is.
It is an exact replica.
Just about, yeah. Because, you know, the Wonder Years of a little boy.
You got the best
the little
friend,
boy growing
and
up,
you got two parents at home.
Mm-hmm. You know,
and then they go through their whole school years growing up and figuring stuff out.
Mm-hmm. Learning and this and that.
That's another conversation.
Yes. And, oh my God, yeah, Boy Meets World.
We're getting
We see what you did, Ben. Little Ben. We saw what you did. You're copying your big brother, Fred.
You disappoint me, Ben. You got into politics.
Yeah, he did. He's in politics.
Got into politics, man. Yeah. I want to see you on the on the World Meets Pod someday. That's their podcast. They got anyway. Eric, in my opinion, was probably, if not the best character on the show. And even though his character got stupid, you can see how good of an actor he was, especially when they were in college, bro.
Yeah.
Like the episode, I think we talked about this before, like the episode where like he goes like on a hiatus and comes back and he got the long beard and he got the lollipop on the screen.
In his beard. It wasn't a hiatus. It was because they all got into this big argument, right? And then it went into the future like 6-7 years, and then it showed how they would have been if they would have kept up with this fight that they had, and they stopped talking. And then Eric just was living in the wilderness, and he married a squirrel, and his new name was Play with Squirrels.
Bro.
He changed his name from Eric to Play with Squirrels or something. Like, had me dying. And he had a lollipop in his beard. He licked it, and then he put it back in his beard. Nobody said nothing. I'd have been like, hey, yo.
Since we're talking about Boy Meets World, happy birthday, Mr. Feeney. He's 98, bro.
When?
A couple days ago.
Mr. Feeney.
Mr. Feeney, the legend. Feeney!
I love the
Yo, you remember when he had the doll? Anyway,
I just saw that episode. I just saw it.
We said we were gonna talk for 10 minutes, bro. It's been 40.
Bro, it's like we literally was. It's in the last episode, and we just saw it this morning. And he pulls the string, and it goes. I want that doll. I want that doll.
Missed that, bro. That could have. I'm telling you. That's how you know. I tell you. That's why. Like I said. That's why I feel like Eric was the best one, because out of like the kids' characters, because I'm pretty sure like the people who like the parents, they had movies, and even the guy who plays Sean's dad, he's done much.
He is so good. He is such a great actor. He is such a great actor. Even in playing as Sean's dad, he was so good, bro.
But if you, and we're not talking about like the later characters, like what's the Lawrence guy's name? The college best friend.
Wait, with the girl?
Anyway, no, not the girl, the guy.
Oh, Jack, the brother?
Is it Jack? Oh yeah, because they come to find out he was Sean's brother.
Half brother is his brother.
Well, because he's part of like the Lawrence brothers. Like he got him and two other brothers.
I don't know what other brothers
who were famous.
Okay, I remember Jack. That played Sean's half brother, whatever. I remember him from Mrs. Doubtfire.
Right.
With
so I don't
Robin
count
Williams.
him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm just counting you know, Eric, Topanga, Sean,
Corey,
the
or
original
Cornelius. His real name is actually Cornelius. Mr. Feeney calls him that in the last episode because he was like, oh, he said something to him. He's like, some Mr. Matthews, and then Corey was like, come on, Mr. Feeney, didn't you know me long enough that you should call me Corey now? And he was like, I've known you long enough to call you Cornelius. And he was like,
that's like
stop it. Topanga doesn't even know that. I was like, yo, how does Topanga not know your real name is Cornelius? That blew my mind, bro. And I was like, that makes so much sense.
It was like my whole life. But as I digress, Will Friedle's character, in my opinion, was the best character, and I feel like he was the best actor.
He is the best. He is the best out of Eric. In case you Will Friedle, Eric from Boy Meets World.
I wish that he would have kept working, even though that whole, I guess, anxiety thing came on. But nonetheless, if you ever watch this or ever see this, you are the best. You are the best.
You need to. There is actually a video literally about him, and it's, you type his name in, or Eric from Boy Meets World, and it says "wasted potential" with a question mark. And I watched the whole video, and it's so sad because he was so good. And like I said, he couldn't face the camera anymore for some reason. I forget. Something was going on with him. But after that, he started doing a lot of voice acting. He even played Batman from Batman Beyond. He was Batman. Yo, that's awesome.
Before we finish,
go.
I don't know if it's a Disney original, but the famous Jet Jackson.
Oh, it is. Oh my God, yes, the famous Jet Jackson show. Yes.
How did we almost rest in peace?
Yo, yes, rest in peace.
How did we not even think about the famous?
It was such a good show, the famous Jet Jackson. Yo, Agent Stone, bro. It was such a good show, bro. And they won't. What is that? My alarm? Was it that dismiss?
Yeah.
I'm clicking dismiss. Sorry, my alarm went off 8 o'clock. Yours probably went off too.
Mine went off 8 o'clock.
But great show, and I really, it sucks that it's not on Disney Plus.
You know what like makes me mad about the show too, bro? That Disney could have went back and released a show about the show.
Mind blowing.
Because he was an average kid that was filming the show, but they never really showed the show. They showed just the average kid trying to get through his life as famous.
Oh my God!
You know what I'm saying?
Do a show of just the show.
Was it Agent Stone?
It was is it Silverstone? I think it's Silverstone.
Regardless,
I could be wrong, but I believe Jet Jackson was Silverstone in the show that he was.
Even now, Disney should honor. They should honor him, bro, and they should make a show about the show.
But it's sad because they won't, because it's the Jet Jackson show. It's not even on Disney Plus due to I'm gonna tell you why, because I looked it up. I wanted to know. I was really on Disney Plus. I was getting my search on. I'm typing it in. I'm typing Jet. I'm typing Stone. I'm typing Ayo. Like it ain't coming up. So I looked up on Google or YouTube, whatever, and basically because of what. I guess what he did to himself. Right. You know how Disney is. Yeah. I don't want to, get too deep, but he did something to himself. He's not here now. And, Disney, you know how they kind of are with their properties and, the people that play in these properties. And Disney's very Disney. So for that reason alone, that show is not on Disney Plus. And so almost kind of another reason of why. Did you ever notice that Corey in the House is also not on Disney Plus?
Because of the whole allegation.
Yeah, the whole.
Which I can't blame him for that one, but it's like, dude, like the whole famous Jet Jackson incident. That's a tragedy.
That's not even the same. But either way, these are good shows. You guys are tripping. Don't. Yeah.
And
I get, they don't want to give money. I know that they don't want to give because if you play these shows, you have to give them a cut, right? There's royalties. There's right. No.
I think it goes beyond that. I think
they're good. I want these shows.
I think it's maybe they're trying to protect their branding. But like these new kids aren't trying to. Like we know what's up. Let me tell you something. If Corey in the House was on Disney, I watch every episode. I want
to watch it again.
Do not care about the allegations
because I don't care about. I just
that
like
has
the show.
Nothing to do with me, and it had nothing to do with the show.
Exactly.
He was a kid when the show was made. Same thing with the famous Jet Jackson.
Yes.
Younger kids ain't looking up. Oh, what happened to this guy?
Yeah, no. We just like the show.
I just feel at the time, before we wrap it up, at the time, Disney missed out by not making a show of the show.
Yeah,
like
that's
if it was like
big miss.
Like if they actually aired the show as well.
Yeah, it's a big miss.
They could have had a twofer.
Yeah, what, bro? Come on, just bring Jet Jackson back at least. You want to keep Corey? Fine, keep Corey. Whatever, we get it. Allegations, this and that. People, you know, whatever. True, not true. We don't know. We weren't there. Bring Jet Jackson. What he did to himself, whatever. That he was a great actor, good person. I'm pretty sure, and just put it back, man. It's a great show. You guys are tripping. I that one I do not agree with. I'm sorry. I do not. No.
And that pretty much wraps it up.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
For the first episode. Whatever you call this, yeah. It is what it is.
Disney, whatever.
You know, you call this a podcast, two guys talking. You know, GameAimPLUS.
Hey, that's what the plus is for too. Just in case
plus,
if you got this far into the video, actually the plus in GameAimPLUS means plus other stuff, not just
whatever we want to talk about.
Right. As long as it belongs in entertainment or shows, TVs, anime, this, that. We'll talk about it. It counts.
And hopefully we didn't suck.
I think we were awesome.
You did.
Yeah, you don't like it, then why did you stay for 40-something, 50 minutes?
Right.
Nah.
Curiosity killed the cat. Gotcha.
But
thank you.
Yeah, I guess we'll end it there. See you
it.
next time, and yeah, maybe we'll do another part because I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of shows we missed.
We'll run it back, dog.
Yeah, but yeah, there you go, guys.
I'm just Danny.
Yep, GameAimPLUS. Please subscribe. Click that little bell button. That way, every time I upload a new video, it'll pop up on your phone. Like, you feel me, dog? You feel me? But yeah, y'all have a great morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is, wherever you're at, and we'll catch you in the next one. Booyah! Woo!